Hello and good morning. Happy Saturday to all the friends and all the fam out there in this lovely world. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day or whatever time zone you're in. I hope it's been great so far. Just in time for me to stop procrastinating on my homework. You're so welcome. So welcome. Also, hi Ian. Let's do this thing. Hello, welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're all having a fabulous, fabulous start of your day. Shut up. That is so cool. Okay. So sorry, there was clearly an update to Restream because now shut up. That's gonna change my life. That's gonna change my life. Okay. So now apparently there's a new feature on the little chat scroll thing that I'm on to where after I've clicked a message, it kind of like grays it out to show that that message has been displayed already. Can y'all believe that? And also there is a when I logged on, there was like the normal view of me, like what you're seeing right now, probably on YouTube. And then there was the portrait version. So I guess we're in landscape right now, but there was a portrait version. So that was really cool. It showed what I would look like if I was like streaming to Instagram or something. So it literally had two different displays to show me what I was looking like on both at the same time. And I don't know if that's just a thing that all streaming services normally do. And that's just new to me, but that's really cool. But also the fact that, like, for example, this message right here with all these emojis was like in full bold color, but now when I click away from it, it's grayed out. That is so cool. That is so cool. Also, hi Malin, welcome in. Yeah, I think. I mean, well, from what I've been seeing, Streamyard's been doing some upgrades too, to where like, because I was on Evelyn's stream the other day, where they were talking about where everyone could put in a certain word in the chat, and there was a function that spun a wheel. Everyone that input that word, it spun a wheel and selected somebody for like something like for like I think it was for a giveaway. That's what it was. It was a book giveaway that I was a part of, not my book, someone else's book, but it was just really cool to see that work in real time. I was like, wow, these streaming services are getting pretty fancy. We're getting pretty fancy. Oh my gosh. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. Yes, we are here to write. Indeed. Indeed. Good morning, Ray. Welcome in. Hope everyone is having a good day. So far, so good. I mean, my day is just getting started, really, because we did stay up a bit later than I'm used to last night. But all the fun birthday shenanigans. I do have some fun books to show you. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you literally know every single thing that I did yesterday. But if you don't follow me on Instagram, boy, do I have some stuff to tell you. And I also have a video to show you if you don't have Instagram or TikTok, because that's pretty much where I only posted those things. I should have posted it on my YouTube Shorts. I always forget about YouTube Shorts. I need to do that so that all of you can see the thing. But if you're here right now, I'm going to show you the thing anyways because I love you guys. So, you know. Ray says, hopefully I'll be able to get some words done. Hopefully don't need to go for a run first. I just started up running again after a break. Should I work on my novel, poetry, or a shiny new project? Ooh, Ray. Well, okay, so hear me out. The stars are doing a lot of things, and I know that there was like a new moon that recently happened, which is all about like new beginnings and things like that. So if there are any deadlines on or self-imposed deadlines on the novel or the poetry, I say work on either of those. But if there's not a deadline on either one of them, I say YOLO it and do the shiny new project because that sounds so fun. But that is a choose your own adventure. StreamYard took away being able to play my own countdown at the start if I don't pay. So now I see, I hate when they just keep putting things behind paywalls, truly. And it just, I tell you. Also, hi Dami, welcome. I hope revisions are treating you so well, friend. I've been loving your early morning posts of your what am I saying? Your displays with like your music of the day and all that stuff. Big fan. Also, I totally agree on Ray's album. Just saying. It was actually Dami, you were the reason that I finally went and listened to it. Like, because I was like, it had been like a day or two after the album came out or something, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get around to listen to it. I just haven't yet. But when I saw your post, I was like, oh, I need to go give it a listen, and then I did, and then I shared the gospel with the entire chat immediately after. So yeah, and shitification of things at work. Yeah, we love that. We love when work just decides to enshittificate things. You know, I love that word. That's very fun. Hello, Paladina. Welcome in. Hello, Heather. You're not late. You're right on time. Right on time. We have so many friends just joining in. Yeah. Ray's new yeah. It's too good. We were actually part of the our day yesterday was after we finally made it home after all of our adventures was just having if you've ever been friends with a gay person, they've probably trapped you in a long string of music videos at their house sitting on the couch and just showing you every music video they've ever loved in their life. And so that's kind of what last night devolved into, was just us sitting on the couch and just kind of like chatting and having music videos and stuff on in the background. But when as soon as Ray came on, no, everyone shut up and we just looked at the TV because it was Click Clack Symphony. So, oh yeah. I mean, literally, speaking of Click Clack Symphony, it's so good. I mean, and Hans Zimmer, I mean, she already won Album of the Year. She doesn't need a trophy or an award or a title. She has Hans Zimmer on her album. But can we also talk about the other side of my musical tastes, where I've also been very into Runway by Lady Gaga and Doechii. I mean, are you kidding? It's very just, it's very, how do I say, RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, it's very much that like Vogue, very like, just that kind of vibe, but it's so fun. And it's just, if you ever just need to like hype yourself up to a song, listen to Runway. It'll do it for you. And just like go strut down the street with your headphones in, because, oop, my fault. I do that all the time. It is my favorite thing to do, is just to strut. Yes, indeed. Indeed, we do be singing and dancing and just having a good old a kickity cat time, music video time. Oh my gosh, Clark was literally just talking last night about the video of you and him doing the catch of my breath whenever he like flung himself back on the couch. Very funny, very funny, very funny. What would be the song that embodies your current whip best? Oh God. I'm gonna have to think on that. Soundtrack to my writing. It'd have to be something real dark. Let me see. Let me think about that. I'm gonna get back to you on that. Revisions done today, so tomorrow and Monday I can just briefly glance over the edits and have it sent to my editors Monday night. Oh, Dami, you're so close to the finish line, friend. I believe in you, and I'm so glad that I could be here to offer you a couple of sprints to maybe help propel you towards that end goal that is so close, so close. I think about it daily. It's such a great video. We were actually, I think that was we were talking about that because we were trying to figure out what happened, like what we did for Clark's 32nd birthday, and once we remembered what it was, we were like, oh, that was the catch my breath party. Oh, but anyways, everyone that is, oh, I gotta tell you the update on my book. I'm still thinking about the soundtrack, or the song right now. Um, but here's the thing, everyone. I somehow made the plot simpler, but yet I am still finding myself adding about 4 chapters, about 4 chapters of new words. So, we're doing our very best, like no one ever was. And to catch all these details in the first draft is my real test. And to edit them will be my course. and that is the tea. Thank you for coming to my Pokemon Smash poetry, if that is even a genre of thing. And if it is not, it is now. Oh, thank you. I really love this mic too. It's just it's so much better than because I was using the DJIs, which are these are great if you're like out and about, in the wild doing things. But it just felt, I don't know, a little cumbersome to have to set them up every single time because I'd have to like take the little receiver, click on the adapter, put it on the back of my computer, make sure it would connect wirelessly. But with this, everything is literally already connected. I just have to, and then it's there. It's working. It's great. So love Miss Jolene, Michaela Jolene. Yes, Malin, you're reading my mind today. You were reading my mind with Click Clack Symphony, and now you're reading my mind with Jolene. Me and Malin are on the same wavelength, it would seem. As I revise, when I keep removing chapters, adding new ones, and rearranging order, it never ends. Yeah, I think that's really been my biggest thing was with this was I took a lot of what I had, shuffled it around, and then once I shuffled it around, I was like, oh, now I need to like bridge some of these gaps in between. But I actually like, and I worked on this with my editor as well to like make sure that we were on the right path and that I was sort of I was making sure that because he had points that he wanted me to address, and I was just making sure that I was addressing all of them with the solutions that I had come up with. And we went back and forth just a couple times, and we came on to the solution. And I'm actually really excited about it. But it's gonna put me in a dark place to write it. But that's okay because we do it for the art, and it's gonna feel good to I guess get this whatever this is out. But because there's about yeah, so maybe I'll find my soundtrack while I'm writing because I just need to really find the right level of like if okay, maybe you can help me with this chat. This is going to be my call to you. Michaela the mic. Everyone loves her so. I know. Miss Michaela Jolene, how could you not? And she's stunning. She's stunning. And I love how like every time I talk at this little part, it reminds me of Karen. And if you know who Karen is from SpongeBob, you know. I don't know. It just kind of gives me that vibe. But anyway, what was my thing I was saying? See, that's the ADHD. It's here today. Oh, you're I'm looking for a vibe that is equally sad, but maybe as the playlist goes on, I need something that can bridge the gap between sadness and anger. Like I want it to start off more melancholy and then as the song goes on it just kind of sounds like it gets angrier. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm looking for. If you know that any songs like that, it will probably match that vibe of what I'm going to be writing here soon. So yeah, that's the tea on that. But what I would love to know, since I have all of the lovely people here in chat, before we start our first sprint, which we will be starting here in the next like 5-ish minutes, what are you working on? What are you all doing? How are your stories going? Have you blown them up like I have? Because I mean, it feels like every other day I'm blowing up this ending of this book. But I will say, every time that the pieces fall, all the debris hits the ground, it fits together better than it did before. So I'm very happy. Okay, okay. Hurt Johnny Cash, love. I'm gonna keep that locked in my brain so I can look at these songs. More angry than sad on my playlist. Yeah. I literally what I've been listening to is it's a playlist on Spotify called Unsettling Ambient Music. That is kind of like the vibe of what I've been listening to. So maybe I'll listen to more of these because I haven't listened to the full playlist yet. But maybe I'll kind of go through some of these and see if any of them match the vibe of what I'm thinking. And then if it does, I will absolutely report back. That sounds like a sleigh. Ooh, music wrecks to write as well, any melancholic and bits of hope and destruction. The feeling of needing to keep going without being too hopeful. Ooh, that is, I feel that. I felt that in my bones. um, hmm. I'm blanking right now, but if chat has anything to throw out. So melancholic but hopeful. Hmm. I don't know. Ooh, working on some edits from your editor. So fun. Twins. 58K into draft two. Finally getting the scenes that need less editing. That is so nice. That is so. I wish I was there with you. I am literally first drafting scenes. And also, by the way, to all of my beautiful, wonderful friends here, I know the thumbnail. I know the thumbnail said I was going to be world building today, but I just need you to know that I cannot focus on anything else because this book that I'm currently working on, which by the way, the title is out. Let me just go ahead and click a button real quick in case you haven't seen it because you're about to. So there you go. Now we all know the title of the next book that, or this book that I've been working on is called The Same House. So there you go. We all know the title, and I can finally say it on these flippin' streams without being like the book I'm currently working on or project terms and conditions. It is no longer project terms and conditions. The title of the book is The Same House. So now that we all know that, now I can actually say that. And that makes me very happy because, gosh, that has been very hard to keep under wraps. I've known that for about a month now, and it's been tough not to tell you. But anyways, that is what I'll be working on. I'll be working on these new scenes because I simply cannot world build when I have literal holes in this draft. Literal holes in the draft that I need to fill. So, that is the vibe. That's what we're going for. And I'm just going to be along for the ride. However far I get, I have 4 chapters currently that need to be written, so we'll just see what happens. And I'm going to be kind of trucking through this through pretty much this weekend because I also took Monday off. So just saying, be on the lookout for some potential Monday streams because your boy's going to be at home all day and I'm going to probably want to write because why not? I do have something to do like at 10:30, but maybe I'll do some like afternoon sprints, like start around like noon central time. If anyone's around, we'll see. And then if all my friends are at work, then we can co-work together. I'll be here regardless, you know? So let's see what we got here. Anna wrote on Thursday night for the first time in almost a month. Anna, congratulations. I bet that felt nice. I bet that felt really good. Yeah, you and your whip are just getting reacquainted. I love it. If you work on your shiny new project, you need magical love style songs. Ooh. I mean, that sounds kind of similar to like poetry. So maybe you can write the songs for the shiny new project. There we go. Working on the first draft of your space romance novel. That's so fun. Yeah, so happy. Yes, yes. Everyone is so excited. So excited. Yes. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, Cody the Writer, that's pretty much where I am everywhere. I be posting lots of stuff over there. Lots of updates on things. So if you ever just want to come over and pop in and maybe get updates, because there will be in the next, I guess maybe month, because today's the 18th. So in the next like month and a half ish, there will be like announcements for arcs and all that fun stuff. There may even be some other announcements. You never know. You never know with me. Okay. Working on the last 10 to 15K of the second draft of what I think will be my debut fantasy novel. Yes, Jay Casey, I love that. Jonestown, hello there. I knew exactly what you were referencing there. Oh my gosh, y'all are so nice. Thank you. I try. I mean, but hear me out. The most you know of my writing work ethic is what I show you on the internet. So you don't see the week and a half to 2 weeks where I just am like, I don't want to write today, but I'm gonna do it and it's gonna be a crappy writing session. You know, you don't see those days. And That's just I don't know. I feel like it with this second book, this one felt more of like a very inward experience. And so I don't know. There was a part of me with this book where I had trouble working on it with other people, but now that it's like kind of where it needs to be, well, sort of. It has needs 4 chapters written, but I don't know. I'm just feeling more open to sharing about it and excited about it. And so it looks like my work ethic is good because I'm excited about the story again. Oh, perfect. 6 p.m. UK. Okay, slay. Well, sign you up for some after work sprints. If I go live, Mullen, and you're not there, I'm gonna be upset. Okay. I'm gonna call your mama and I'm gonna tell her. Okay. Not really. I'm not gonna call anyone. Oh yeah. Didn't write most of 2025 when I got back into it earlier this year. Yes. I love getting back into writing after a nice long break. Because I mean, literally in January, your boy didn't write anything. Not a word. Not a single word. And it was kind of nice because I was tired, you know? Oh, yes. I'm so glad y'all are both back in y'all's projects. Slay. Well, speaking of getting into our projects, we need to get into our projects right now because I have yapped too long. Inspired by your calendar, you showed us the other day. It's so helpful to see the plan on finishing editing, I'm so glad that was helpful, Malin. Yes. And look, anytime y'all want to know how I like organize something, just ask. I'll show you. I ain't got nothing to hide. Yeah. January was tough for sure, but January is always tough for me, which is why I planned to not write the entire month. So it was great. But with that said, friends, what we're gonna do, because it's not January, it's April. We're gonna write because spring has sprung. Our ideas are important, and I don't know what that voice was or where she came from, but I'm wishing all of you the best for these 40 minutes. Good luck, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, friends, how did you do? I did pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. I was pretty in the flow, other than Miss Honey being a little diva. She wanted to lay in my lap, but then she couldn't get still, and then she didn't want to lay in my lap. And so, it is what it is. But I was able to write almost 400 words of this new chapter. So that's really kind of a slay. Not mad at all about that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We also had JK Lambo join us during that sprint. Hello, JK. Welcome in. I am drafting, if you can believe it, drafting new chapters for the same house. So I have 4 chapters that I want to write between now and next week. So I figure we'd go ahead and get started. So rocking along with that. Excuse me. Almost finished revising the first 3 chapters for pacing. That is amazing. Zooming through. Finished a chapter, started a new one. I get to keep more of this section, and thank goodness. I love when that happens. When you just find a chunk that you're like, you know what? I get to keep just about all of this. It's always a good feeling. Always a good feeling. Very nice. Finished editing the chapter. Very nice, very nice. What chapter are we working on? Are you oh, I guess you did you say you just got your notes back from your editor? Or have you been working on them for a little while? And also, I love that out of everything that we did, it's just the ending that got affected by this rewrite. Because really, nothing's being rewritten. We're just adding and shuffling pieces that were already there. But once I've gotten I don't know where that accent came from. I don't know. But once I've gotten everything filled in, then I'm gonna go through each of them, do like a revision pass, and then I'm gonna read through the whole like final act of the book and make sure that everything like flows the way that it needs to. And then if it doesn't, then we'll make corrections there. I'll probably do that like once or twice, and then I think this book will be done, like done, which is the goal. Anyway, 575 words, writing a flashback scene after a big reveal. We love a flashback scene. Only got around 100 words done in book 7, having to invent characters on the fly. We love it. We love flying by the seat of our pants, truly. Yes, thank you, JK Lambo. I appreciate it. Tired, pushing through. I feel that. I feel that for sure. Got about 500 words and struggling with any new sentences because ill and it sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, Malin. I don't know if y'all can tell, but my nose is just congested. But that's just because it's allergy season, and allergy season always just does not treat me kindly. But we do our best. Chapter 10 got it back a couple of weeks ago. Just have been slow to edit. I feel that. Are these like developmental edits or these line edits? Sound off because I thought I was done with my developmental edits, but we're not. This is the final one for now, allegedly. J.K. Lambo was going to be revising chapter 26 of Sugar and Spice. Oh, sorry. Where the pastry chef main characters have their first date. Ah, love that. Oh my God. Absolutely. The main character's cat should go on the date. Because why not? I mean, cats, I feel like, are a good judge of character. Or really any animal. I trust an animal's judge of character before I trust anyone else's. I'm just saying. If an animal doesn't like somebody, that's when you know. That's when you know. Writing while congested is hard. Yeah. Yeah. It's just my head feels like it weighs a little more, so I'm just like, "Bruh." My neck is tired of holding up my head. 230 words plus some brainstorming on the world building of the home planet. We love a home planet. Amen. If anyone would like to share a line from that last sprint, you're welcome to do so. I don't know if I can. I'm gonna try to find one though. Um, okay, this is all you get. You get this one line. Through the chatter of walkie-talkies, I catch the sound of someone crying. And that's you'd have no context for that. But that's a line that I just wrote that is not spoilery. I also trust that someone who goes into baby talk when they see an animal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If we don't talk like the sweet little babies, if it's not like that, trust revoked. You know? Yeah, same. Oh my gosh, I keep yawning, even though I have had a large coffee. Maybe I need more coffee. Maybe that is the real solution here. I think that's what we need. Maybe I'll do that at the start of the second sprint because good lord, could use some coffee. 28% of your novel fund goal. That's so fun. Congratulations. Rolling hills bathed in the sunset's warm golden light. The scene was also beautiful to behold. Yes, we love a sunset. Yeah, folks be crying at this point. I mean, it's chapter 42, so folks be is that yeah, chapter 42 for now. For because who knows? Because as a part of this edit, two chapters got combined together. Whoa, just like there we go. Okay, we got a line from Ian. Good, let's get on with it. We've got 200 decks on this monstrosity and missing wedges opening into space. It'll be a challenge. That does sound like it would be a challenge. 200 different decks on this monstrosity, missing wedges opening into space. Yeah, that sounds not good. From what I've heard, it is not good to just randomly open into space. So, yeah, sounds like you've got some issues for those characters to work through, Ian. Working on line edits, but editor gave me some advice. I'm trying to apply that advice as well as work on the line edits. We are literally in like the same boat because that's kind of I submitted to my editor for line edits, but then he kind of gave me this feedback on the end of the book, and he was like, "This is kind of where you lost me a little bit," and I was like, "Oh, I think," but I was already kind of like stewing on an idea, but I didn't want to like just add a bunch of stuff that before I got full confirmation that this ending wasn't working the way I thought it was. And so when my editor confirmed that, I was like, okay, so now I know what I need to do. I got you. I got you. So hopefully this he will be into. I think my strongest line from this chapter is from my male main character. He looks away and sighs, the tick of his jaw loosening. I can't go into these situations unprepared, Themis. It's too dangerous. I I know you don't trust anyone, and I get why, but your lack of trust in people is what's putting them in danger. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Your lack of trust in people is what's putting them in danger. That's the T. That is the T. Oh, okay. We love hey, we all have our yellow flags, and that's okay. All right, we have a line from Anna. Valiant effort. I can't say I wasn't expecting you to try something like this. Oh, yes. I love the word valiant. Like what a fun word to just have in your vocabulary. Valiant. Anyway. We have a line from a first chapter here. Oh, oops, here it is. Don't draw his attention. Don't meet his eyes. Don't breathe too loud. Breathe. He's watching. Ooh, love the inner tension there that we have there. That's very fun. Literally giving themselves a little step by step guide. We love to see it. Okay, so we have, as you can see, about 10 minutes left of our short break. So actually, we're probably going to shorten that a little bit because I did yap a little too close to the sun. But I figured we could take a little moment to talk about what we're reading right now, and then I could also show you some books that I got at the bookstore yesterday because my husband took me to the bookstore with a $100 limit, and I did surpass it, but it's fine. That's it. It's fine. I so the first two books that I got were there's an author named Bill Wood, and I was following him on TikTok, even though I don't really use TikTok much anymore. But I just happened to like I remember whenever he was talking about the sequel coming out, I was like, oh, I want to get both of them. And um but it hadn't been released yet. And I was like, okay, well, I'll wait till it's released and then I'll order it. Well, I never got around to ordering it, but while I was at this bookstore, they were both just right there. And I was like, oh, so I'm gonna have to get that. You know what I'm saying? And so literally this was pitched by him as Scooby-Doo meets Scream, like slashers and stuff. And so it's Be Right Back and Let's Split Up. I just went ahead and got the set because these just seem like they would be a really like quick read, you know? And so I feel like I would just really die like sink my teeth into these and have just a good time with them. And then also the sprayed edges. Hello. We have bloody footprints and then bloody leaves. So that was the first thing that we got. And then I was watching Brielle's video where she was doing like V.E. Schwab's writing routine, and she was talking about this book called The Ending Writes Itself by Evelyn Clark, because I think V.E. Schwab was a co-writer on it. But anyways, they had a signed first edition at my bookstore, and so I was like, absolutely, why not? And so I have it. Have it signed. So that's pretty cool. And it just the pitch of this just seems like a really interesting vibe. 6 authors, one private island, 72 hours to write the ending that will change their lives. It's the perfect plot. All it needs is a killer ending. Love that. But anyway, that's another one. And then I finally picked up Local Heavens by YouTube's very own KM Fajardo. And I mean, it is just a stunning book. If you don't know anything about this book, it's basically the queer cyberpunk retelling of The Great Gatsby. So, Local Heavens, and I mean, just look at that cover, and it is like it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but it is very like iridescent and shiny. Ooh, let's see how shiny that cover is. Holy moly! I'm blinding y'all right now with this. Are you kidding? That is, and just the hand, the way the light. I mean, it's stunning. Anyway, but I got that because I saw it and was like, hello. And then the last thing that I got was this book right here. Rachel, I read a book, Play Nice by Rachel Harrison, and I really liked it. I really liked her like horror style, and I've heard good things about Black Sheep. And so I just saw it and was like, yeah, it was on the discount. Like they had like a sale on paperbacks yesterday. So I got lucky and was able to sneak this one in as well. So yeah. Oh, and then I also got a pretty bookmark that reminds me of Project Purple because Luca and Asher, you know, they're golden and purple. But that was my lovely little book haul that I did yesterday, and I had so much fun. I love being up in a bookstore. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I had to get a limit because if there was no limit, there would have been a lot of problems. Yes. Do you want a book tour? I can take you to the first, second, third floor. Oh, that song has been stuck. It was stuck in my head all day yesterday. Like I don't even know why. It was just in my brain. So thank you for bringing it back, Anna. I do appreciate that. I mean, it's just a great song too. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Malin just started a new book called Green and Deadly Things by Jen Lyons and really liking it so far. It's got scary live trees killing people and a guy who's trying to become a night investigating. Period. The end. Right? We love a sprayed edge, truly. The ending writes itself. Okay. So, book club. If anyone's interested, I'll post my thoughts and I don't know which one I want to read first. I think I want to do the little duo first. So I'm probably gonna crack into these soon. That'd probably be my treat for or my brain breaks from writing because I feel like if I stay in the thriller genre, we'll be fine. Yeah. I want to buy that book just for the cover, but unfortunately, I don't care about The Great Gatsby at all. See, me neither. But like, I don't know, something about the vibe of Great Gatsby, but with queer cyborgs. I don't know, something about it just spoke to me. Yes, especially of the signed first edition, and that is a gorgeous cover. I agree. I agree. That's another one that I've heard good things about. So thirsty. And so I really just have been liking her vibes. So I decided to just pick this up. I literally didn't even read the synopsis. I was just like, just gonna go into it blind because I don't want to spoil it for myself. Sometimes in my opinion, the synopsis can give a little too much away. Like sometimes, like when people like talk about the books that are posted where they literally tell you the twist of the book you're like, wait, that was the twist? But you already told me that on the back of the book? Crazy. A romantic thriller, especially about cults. Mine's pretty trauma heavy and it's been hard finding comps. Huh. I don't know about any. I mean, I know Alyssa writes romantic thriller, but hers or romantic suspense. But I don't think hers involves a cult. I mean, there's a what's the word? I mean, well, I'm sure you know Alyssa. You know about her mobster gang people, bank robbers that they're chasing after in her book. Well, honestly, I don't know how much her book has changed since it became a romantic suspense. So all that to say, I don't think I have a wreck. I'm so sorry. Okay. See, and that's what I like because that was another thing that I liked about her play nice was there was a there's a comedic element to it. Like it's horror but with humor, which is so just it's an interesting I don't know. Oh, Gatsby's one of your faves. I love that. I mean, I've never like I don't know if I've ever actually read the original Great Gatsby, which I probably should. But there's just so many books I want to read, not enough time, especially with all the books I want to write. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not enough time in the world for all the books I want to read and write. Can I tattoo that on my forehead? Because that's how I feel. Like I want to read and write so many things, but there's only so many hours in the day. Oh, got to meet her a few months ago. She's so cool. I've only read Play Nice and Such Sharp Teeth so far, and they're both excellent. Okay, so it seems like Miss Rachel Harrison's doing the thing. We love to see an author get her bag. We really do. Yeah, yeah. Tragedies are tough in general. Too many books in too little time is a good problem to have. I don't know. I wanna have all the time in the world and then too many books. That's the problem I want. Ugh, well, I guess we have to write now. Actually, I'm so excited to write, and you should be too, because this is gonna be awesome. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in 40 minutes. There we go. It was not letting me swap scenes there for a minute, but we are back. And that is the end of our second sprint. How did you all do? Do let me know. We had some friends join in the last sprint. Let's see. Also had some friends talking about TBRs. Y'all got some thick TBRs. Sending y'all love and light. I don't even have an organized TBR. Let's see. I'm just going through all these comments because now I can see which ones haven't been clicked on. Yeah, there's no keeping up. We just have a Delulu TBR. Yeah, reorganize the bookshelf. I think I need to do that as well because I want to have them like organized by genre, which they are kind of, sort of, but they could be better. They could be better. Also, we had Rachel Catherine join us while we were in that sprint, even though it's not showing up on the screen for some reason. There we go. Not StreamYard. Not what is this? I'm just even StreamYard. Restream. Maybe that's why I'm calling it the wrong name. And then Thomas had to hop out. And then we had Pasqua join us. Welcome in. We had Jade join in. Ray came back for the last little bit. So happy. Got about 100 words written. And then I had to go to the store. The store is not a fun place sometimes. Gotta start revising the last line of chapter 2. Grab some more wine. It's okay. I'm a day sleeper. Amen. We love to see it. Got some 600 words or so and very happy with the changes in this scene. Very nice. Had a bit of a white room syndrome, which I fixed. Amen. Yeah, I'm really close to actually the end of this chapter. I think I'm probably going to finish it right as soon as I get off stream because there's not much left to go. 720 words total today. Happy with that. Very nice, Heather. Great job. Late to the stream, but getting organized. Love that. Welcome in, Jervina. Got a few more words. It's coming along, and that's all we can ask for. Truly, truly. Figured out some good stuff. Love when you can connect the dots. Yes, when all the pieces just kind of start clicking together. We love it when that happens. We really, really do. I cannot share a line. I'm so sorry. Everything's a spoiler. So, with that said, chat, if you would like to submit one final last line before we all get out of here, you're more than welcome to do so. I'm gonna get, let's see, that can go away because we're done with her. We're so done with that. Of course. Yeah. Co-writing also helps me. I look forward to these Saturday sprints because I'm like, okay, no, I know that no matter what, I'll have at least 2 40-minute sprints in my weekend. And I won't be alone for them because y'all are truly MVPs and you show up every Saturday to hang out. And I love that so much. So it's a symbiotic relationship, truly. You help me, I help you. We have a line. The woman standing like a fevered nightmare's hidden demon watches her. Period. Malin, for a second, I'm frozen in place, unable to tap my earpiece or lift my comms up. No one should have to see this. No one should face death in this way, this close, this undignified. Period. Love. Well, friends, that brings us to the end of our stream. Thank you all so much for being here. If you wouldn't mind to tapping a like on the live, that really helps me out so much. Makes people that want to find these kind of live streams find them. And also, if you wanted to, if you have an Instagram, if you're an Instagram girly and you want to go over and share the little title reveal that I posted yesterday, that would be super, super cool and amazing. Just if you wanted to, no pressure at all. And otherwise, I will catch all of you. Oh, wait. We have a line. We have a line. Hold on. Now they all know what a farce you are. There's nothing scared about you. Period. And what a great way. What a great way to end the stream on a lovely line. So, with that said, I love you all so much, and I will catch you next Saturday. Bye.